Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today we have first looks at lots of upcoming Funko Pops in 2025. As well as we're going to be going over some news of new drops happening this coming week. Now, before we get started, we do have our question of the day as usual, which is, do you have a Funko Pop in your collection that has two shades of color in their hair? And I'm going to go with Asta here. I think this might be difficult. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and jump into things, and let's start off with some of the newer Pops that we did get first looks at. Here's a couple prototypes that were spotted. So first up, for FNAF fans, we do have a couple Withered Pops, and we have Withered Freddy Fazbear here, as well as we do have a Withered Bonnie there. So the Withered Bonnie is causing a little bit of controversy just because it doesn't look crazy different than the Walmart one we got years back. Pretty much the only thing that I can tell is different so far is the hand placement. Other than that, they look very similar, and given it's supposed to be an updated mold, I think people were just expecting a lot more from it. Now, we haven't actually seen it fully painted yet, so keep that in mind. We could see some other details in the paint, and overall it could just look a lot better, so I guess stay tuned there. However, it is much cheaper, so nobody can really complain there, because the original Withered Bonnie currently sits around $300, maybe like $250, $300 range, and this new one will be like 15 bucks. So if you are a fan of this character, I would say realistically there's no crazy room to complain there because it's $300 versus 15. I think a lot of people are going to appreciate that cheaper price point. Now, what is unfortunate, though, is it's most likely going to bring that original one down in value, given they look very similar. Now, next up, more gaming Pops we had comes from Diablo, and we had Deckard Cain here. I thought this was a pretty cool character choice. I don't know how popular it would be in terms of sales, because who's really asking for a Deckard Cain Pop? But again, I thought it was a unique choice for sure. Now, even more video game Pops includes World of Warcraft, and we have Thrall here, as well as Illyria. Now, these two World of Warcrafts and the FNAF Pops, for example, are all part of brand new pop waves that are expected next year. So that's when we'll see the full lineup, any exclusives, and all that. Moving on, for Star Wars fans, we do have a moment of Rey and Ben Solo there. This one was kind of shocking to see, given why? You know, why are we seeing something like this so many years later? And most of those Pops have just gone down in value since they released, unfortunately. So far I've seen a lot of people commenting just like, why is this being made? They'd rather have something else from Star Wars. Let me know if you agree though, or if this is something you're interested in. Next up, for One Piece, we did actually get a closer look at the Whitebeard with Moby Dick Pop ride here from Little Miss Chase Funkos there. So you can see a little bit more detail on the ship. On the inside of the ship, you can see all those sails and everything. Man, those are just waiting to be broken, I'm sure. I saw a lot more people commenting that the last few ships had a lot of issues during shipping, so I'm a little scared for Whitebeard now. But overall, it's a great Pop. I do agree with a lot of people saying, though, that he is very big compared to that ship size. The ship should definitely be slightly bigger than him, and they could have still made him just as big. They just needed to scale the ship bigger. Either way, though, I still love it. I think it turned out great, and I can't wait to pick it up. Again, this is a Funko Shop exclusive expected next year. Now, guys, just in case you missed yesterday's video, I wanted to just quickly go over all of the other protos of new characters that were spotted. These popped up yesterday, so we did have a Cyborg Superman Pop comic cover. We also had Beetlejuice sitting on the grave there with some grass at the base. Pretty cool. Couple TMNT Pops for Easter there, where they are holding eggs and egg baskets, and we should be getting all 4 turtles in that set. Then we have Roxanne there from a Goofy movie. That's also a great choice. Another look at that Whitebeard there. It does actually have water at the base. And then a couple Marvel Pops included Bruce Banner with a quote and a deluxe webbed Spider-Man. So as you can see, all kinds of crazy new Pops are coming next year. I really love when Funko does like parties like these, or, you know, like mystery bags like these where it shows off a bunch of newer Pops. Given sometimes they can't tease certain licenses, this is kind of a way for them to tease it, I guess, is their way of getting around it. I'm not really sure, but I do think it's really cool to see some stuff that's coming a little bit early. And let me know, out of all the new Pops we just showed off, are you guys excited about any of them, and are you going to add them to your collection? Now, guys, moving on to a couple upcoming drops here. First up, for Bleach fans, this coming Wednesday, we should see the new Bleach Wave drop right before Thanksgiving. Now, if you aren't familiar with this wave, this does include a brand new Grimmjow there with a Chase variation, and this will be in his resurrection form, and that Chase will be Glow. Obviously, this is a great updated Grimmjow. Unfortunately, it's not regular one, but it is that advanced form, so it's going to be really cool. We also have Gin, Rangiku, Neliel, Hiyori with her hollow mask, which we've already seen this first look a couple months back, and here's that image of that, so we know she is definitely confirmed. We also have Shinji there, Ichigo gets a Tensho as an exclusive. Two other exclusives we could see include Soifon as well as Tier Harabel there. So it's going to be a loaded Bleach lineup. Like, it is kind of nuts that we just got a Bleach wave, like, what was it, 2.5 months ago or something like that. So they are really playing catch up with Bleach, releasing all kinds of new characters. And there's still so many characters for them to do. I still need a Chad Aizen. Like, I still need an updated Aizen, maybe him sitting in the throne. I definitely want more Yoruichi variations, maybe another Kisuke variation with his sword out or something like that. But yeah, there's a lot they can do with Bleach here, so I'm glad they are starting to do newer characters, newer molds. I just hope we don't continue to get a million Ichigos. We already have so many. Granted, he does have a lot of forms there. But either way, Bleach fans, rejoice. We have so much heat coming, possibly this coming week. I don't want to like 100% confirm that because anything can be delayed, but it is expected for this coming week. So stay tuned on that and let me know which ones you're most excited about. Moving on for Marvel fans, just a quick reminder on these two Spider-Man exclusives over at Target, which includes Amazing Spider-Man 1977 and the Fantastic Four Suit Spider-Man. These are expected to drop at Target tomorrow, Monday, probably around 6 a.m. PST, 9 a.m. EST. I don't think they're going to sell out, so you probably don't really have to get up early for these. But yes, pre-orders should start tomorrow for these for those interested. Next up, I did want to show off a couple things that were spotted in stores recently. So when I was in Books A Million yesterday, I did actually come across the Twisted Ones glow-in-the-dark 4-pack here of Twisted Freddy, Twisted Bonnie, Twisted Wolf, and Twisted Chica here. So basically, it is just the 4 commons thrown into a multi-pack there for them to sell you again, essentially. And then they threw a glow feature on it just to add an extra bonus, I guess. But yes, you can actually find these now in Books A Million stores. I know a couple people were asking about these. So check your local BAM stores, maybe even Barnes & Noble, because sometimes they get in similar stock. But for FNAF fans, happy hunting. Next up for Sonic fans, it looks like the old Target Con 2021 exclusive Tails Flocked is actually restocking in stores. So what's kind of crazy about this one is that it's been sitting around $60 to $80 for a while now. Even though that newer Tails did come out, this one still maintained its value. However, now with it being spotted in Target stores, it's probably going to go down in value. So it sucks for everybody who paid high, but for anybody who was looking for this, check your local Target stores. We haven't seen an online drop just yet, but it may happen. Now, the final thing I wanted to go over in today's video are just some drops that happened in the last few days here. So on this first page here, we did have Art the Clown here versus Sienna available over on Amazon. Then we had a couple Target releases of Thor and Captain America 8-Bit, as well as a new Pop Town of Elphaba with the Emerald City. And on this next page, we had the new Jurassic Park hatchling pops of multiple different dinosaurs, just them basically hatching out of the eggs. We had a new meme pop from Futurama, Entertainment Earth exclusive available on their website, of Fry, Shut Up and Take My Money. We also had a brand new Owl House set here, which a lot of people are very excited for, including 5 pops and a chase. And then finally, Erykah Badu from the Pop Rocks line. Well, guys, that wraps up today's Funko News video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any further questions about anything we just discussed, drop those comments down below and I will do my best to answer it. And as always, hit that like button down below if you did enjoy and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys next one. See you guys later. Bye.